The wait is over. No longer am I going to have to use my sticking trigger on my white Elite controller, nor will I have to use my regular Elite controller that I've had for almost 2 years, where the left stick is just drifting. So unfortunately, both of my controllers, actually all three, I did also have a Volcano Shadow controller that broke, which I already traded into GameStop towards Modern Warfare. But we've had this for a while. It's been great. It's broken now. It is time to move along to the Elite Series 2 Xbox One controller. So today we're just going to do a quick unboxing. Might compare it a little bit as well to the original Elite controller, which I love this thing. This was absolutely amazing. Compared to just a base controller, the Elite controller was just, it felt right in your hands. It really made it more enjoyable to play video games, and I'm expecting the Elite Series 2 to even further that experience. Now, I did see there's this little ding right here. Like, come on, Target. Can't be giving me a very crappy boxed Elite Series 2 controller. What's that all about? I want a refund. Anyways, though, we're going to get right to unboxing this thing and say hello to my Lego Speed Champions cards if you haven't seen them before. I really like the way that they package these things, because literally all you have to do is pick up this little tab. Boom. No more trying to pry it open, cut it open. Very good job, Xbox. Very minor little thing, but hey, I appreciate it. So there it is. I guess we should also go over, this is my first time ever doing an unboxing, so I apologize. This is going to be the crappiest unboxing you probably ever watch in your life, but as you can see, it comes with the controller itself, interchangeable D-pads, thumbsticks, paddles, the carrying case, which you can see here. I'm curious to see this, the charging dock, which I guess I won't be needing my old charging dock anymore, which is kind of fantastic because I think it's starting to not really charge, and the battery that I have in this thing, the rechargeable battery, hasn't really been seeming to hold its charge lately. Thumbstick adjustable tool, which is quite interesting. Not sure what that is. And the USB-C cable. I've been waiting for this thing for about a week, and I actually got it 2 days before release date. The release date was November 4th. I actually got it on November 2nd. I was super patient, wanted to wait so I could actually make this unboxing video, which I wasn't sure if I wanted to do or not, but I figured since I got the controller pretty much at release, I'm sure a lot of people would appreciate it. So this is probably the USB-C cable. Yes, it is. I'm assuming that this thing charges by plugging it in, but there's a charging station, so actually that might not be the case. I feel so weird making this kind of video. It's very weird for me. Very nice case. Let's see a quick comparison of the cases. They are almost identical. Wow, there she is. There she is. She looks gorgeous, I gotta say. There's the paddles already put on. The one big difference I noticed right away is the grips, how they go all the way around the front. So you have gripping around the whole kind of palm part of the controller. Same kind of D-pad as the old one. You can kind of compare some of the parts here from the original Elite. So there's the D-pad, again, pretty much the same. I would imagine it's the same size thumbsticks, it's the same paddles that are on the back. It's a little bit grayer of a controller. The gray is not as silvery, it's not as bright, so it doesn't offset quite as well, but I love the grips, the way the grips are designed. You know what I just noticed too? There's even grips, or a grippy kind of texture over the triggers. That is actually really cool. That is definitely not on the original Elite controller. I'd say though it feels, it's about the same weight as the original Elite controller. I love the symmetry of it, designed beautifully. I really like this a lot. I love how it has all the extra grippage to it. So when I play, pretty much only use one paddle, usually, for when I play Call of Duty. It actually has 3 presets now, though, for the hairlock triggers, which is pretty cool. Previously, on the original Elite, there was only 2. as you can see there, so that's quite interesting. And a lot of this is just going to be after playing with it and seeing how it is. I'm just super happy to have a working controller. Hopefully this thing will not break on me. I've never had a problem with controllers before, but all of a sudden all 3 of my controllers broke, which was really disappointing. I'm assuming this is the charging stand, or is it just a stand? So it's a charging dock. But this is the dock that you'll use where you just kind of sit it on top. So that is really cool. This thing is heavy. And this is the thumbstick adjustment tool. Not really sure how that's going to work. That's interesting. I think I'll put that in the review if I do that of this controller eventually. But first impressions, man, this thing looks really nice. And it feels great to hold too. Like compared to the regular Elite controller, it feels exactly the same, but just with extra grip and extra texture on the triggers. Like that is a really nice feel actually. It definitely feels better to hold than the original Elite controller. But I do want to see how this thing plugs in, how it's going to sit on that charging dock, and see exactly how that works. So it has an internal battery, which, as you can see, does not look like it can just be normally removed. So that might be something people might not like about it, because obviously the original Elite, you could take the backing off and you could take out the battery. So I was actually using this rechargeable battery kit instead of just using batteries for it. But this one now has the internal. That might be something people won't like, because what if the battery goes bad after your warranty or something like that? That's something definitely that I'm curious to kind of find out about and learn more about. But for the charging port itself, you're actually just going to have to plug this end of the USB-C into the charging port, as you can see right there, and then the other end has to go into... So the USB is going to plug into a wall adapter, which the wall adapter is not included, so you're going to have to get one, so I'm going to have to go get one to actually demonstrate how this is going to work. Okay, so we got the charging port plugged in, it's set up, I got the wall adapter. You actually have to put the Elite controller on this way, not this way like you might think, kind of like how this used to be for me, my old kind of charging port. So you actually have to lay it down like this, and again, you have to connect these 3 silver dots with the 3 silver dots here. You just lay it on top and you're going to feel a little vibration, and that's how you're going to know that it's actually connected and charging. And then you can see that little white dot to indicate, I guess. It looks like it goes off and on. Really hope everyone enjoyed it though. Let me know what you think of the Elite controller, especially what do you think of how it looks. I'm not even sure how to take this off because the thing like sticks to it and kind of pulls it up, but the original Elite controller versus the Elite Series 2 controller. What do you think? Which one looks better? Which one looks nicer? I will say for sure, just holding it, these grips that go all the way around, and also the grips on the triggers are very cool. Very cool additions to the controller. Everything else is pretty standard. It just mainly, how will that internal battery hold up? And it's supposed to have up to 40 hours of life, which is awesome. So hopefully, I do like the addition also of this little charging port. Hopefully it's all going to last. Hopefully it's all going to work. It is covered by a year warranty, but hopefully it doesn't break again. I really don't want to have that left analog stick drift again, because that is just unplayable with that. Makes you move while you're playing games when you're not trying to, scrolls through screens when you're trying to click things. It's awful. So really hope that they built this controller better. This one broke after about a year and a half, and I do not throw or smash my controller. I don't rage with it, so hopefully this is going to last me, and I am really excited to start using this. So that's what I'm going to go do right now, but thank you for watching. If you have any questions at all, just let me know. I know this was the crappiest unboxing, not even a review, of the Elite controller, but there she is. She's looking good. She's ready to go. I'm out though, guys. Have a great day. Peace.